Welcome back, guys. Week 4 is done. Week 5 is coming up. 4 games coming up. Week 5,
baby.
Episode 5. Episode 5. Ace,
Vic,
Ernie. Thank you guys for coming along in this show. And guys, we hope that you enjoy the show. We hope that, just be thankful for having what we have, honestly, because it takes a lot. It takes a lot.
Guys.
Thank you,
guys.
There will be no stock up, stock down without our sponsor for this season.
For sure.
Techo guys, Pepito. Hit him up for all your roofing needs.
Yes,
he
sir.
just came out with some collaboration with the Beachy Boys that I saw on Instagram. So Pepito and Techo guys. Yeah, he came out. Go on Instagram. Go on Techo guys. They have an Instagram. Follow their Instagram. They had a collaboration with Los Beachy Boys.
Wow.
So
I
Pepito,
didn't see that.
appreciate you, brother.
I'm gonna look that up. Yeah. Awesome. All right, guys, let's go ahead and let's start with the week. Going into week 5, we get the Chargers at the number 1 spot, man.
Finally,
They're
man.
9-2-1.
Well deserved.
Yeah,
well deserved.
Stay tuned, because you know what? We have a little interview with Adrian. Play it. Bro.
What's up, you guys? We're here with the Chargers, back-to-back 3-0 weeks. Dario MVP is real. We feel it. Everybody knows it now. Bro, talk to me. How'd you guys do today?
We balled out again, baby. They're going to continue to count us out, but you know what? We got to do what we got to do, and that's what we came to do.
Let me ask you, all right, you guys are for sure in the playoffs, most likely getting a bye. You guys are ready to go. What's one team you're looking forward to facing, maybe first round, second round, that you're like, bro, I can't wait to show us against them?
Whoever's next.
Whoever's next. Yeah. You guys
go.
got matchups all over the place. Who balled today? Talk to me.
Dario, our MVP. What you talking about? Come on, man. Dario balled. LeVar balled. Christian balled. Sergio balled. We all balled, man. Byron balled. Everybody. It's a mismatch, baby. We're all mismatches.
So you guys going 4-0 next week, staying hot for the playoffs.
No, baby. That's it. We're going to stay on top. We're number 1 seed. That's it.
Hey, cheers, brother.
Cheers, baby.
Thank you.
Go, man.
All right, coming into week 5, they have 28 points. They're the best in the league. They got a point differential of 15. The commish has them ranked 3.
Okay,
they
that's what I was
moved them
wondering.
up from 6, and now they're in the top 3.
So 1 is according to you, you're saying?
I mean,
One is going to points.
According to
Just the
points and like their record. So
The
what it is.
differential and stuff like
But
that.
still
right?
3. It's still 3 with the commission. I figured that would have gone up by now.
Yeah.
They went up a couple.
They
but
were
didn't want to.
17.
Yeah. Initially to start
They
the
had them
season.
17.
And haven't made a move, by the way. So that there's a trend. Adrian teams don't make moves. The first time he did it, he won a star. Let's see what's up with the Chargers.
It works.
They beat the Seahawks, Bucks, and Lions. Upcoming, they have Ravens, Bengals, Giants, Falcons. Besides the first game, which I think they're going to play them hard because they don't want to be the only team that goes defeated.
In done deal history.
So,
But the next 3 games are tough. Next 3 games are tough.
Bengals, Giants, Falcons.
The Falcons without Georgie, right?
No, the Falcons just picked up Herbie for Abraham, and they have True. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's okay.
Yeah, that's the Vikings. Yeah. But no, I mean, this is gonna be a tough week for them in the sense that, look, this team has already locked up a playoff spot. They're looking for a bye. They got 3 potential playoff teams, so it's a good. Listen, at the end of the day, week 4, if you can play the 4 easiest teams, you'll take that. You'll take 4-0. But I think this for them going into the playoffs is gonna be a good measuring stick as how good they potentially can be going forward.
Hey, stock up Chris Martinez.
Yeah.
He had 7 touchdowns, 7 catches, 5 total touchdowns, 3 passing, 2 rushing, and a flag pull. I mean, he's just doing everything that he can.
He's doing everything on that team. If you need him to rush, he'll rush. If you need him to do handoffs, he'll handoff. If you need him to cover a tier 1, he'll cover a tier 1. He's Mr. Do It All for that team. For me, it'll be Byron. I think Byron, stock up, brings the extra juice to that team. He flag pulls, catches, touchdowns, interceptions. Like, the guy's all over the field.
Yeah.
Now, for me, it's the low-hanging fruit, bro. Dario, man. Like this man
MVP right now.
Yeah, MVP right now.
10 touchdowns.
And then what the brothers have done with him, bro. I feel like,
Give him confidence, bro.
We talked about AJ, the touchdown the MVP maker.
Right.
And I think what these guys have done, whether he wins MVP or not, just how efficient he's playing. You know what I'm saying? All the reads he's making. They've changed.
He
Dario.
looks confident too, playing, bro.
100%.
The last couple of years in Dundee, he's had tough go around. He's been very down in the dumps. He seems, revigorated. He seems energetic. He's happy to be in a place where he feels respected, and 9-2-1 is showing it. So we'll see, man. We'll see what they have in store for week 5.
Keep balling out. All right, number 2, we got the Packers. Also at 9-2-1. They got 28 points, 14-point differential. The commission has them ranked 1. They beat the Bengals, they beat the Panthers, they beat the Giants. They went 3-0. Upcoming, they got the Bucks, Falcons, Jags, Oilers.
What do you think about them in your game, Ernie?
That's the game that Lewis didn't wake up for.
Okay.
So
So you guys were kind of you were
5 hard with Roger on the field. Yeah. So I mean, listen. To be honest with you, they scored on the first play touchdown. Me and Nico had some miscommunication when it came to covering Pena. But then after that game at bare minimum should have been a Corona rule game.
Really?
Bare minimum. But obviously, when you're playing 5 hard, we had a couple of situations where it's a lot to ask for like a Campos to rush a Peaky.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you have Roger, you obviously can rush me in that sense because now you have Campos and Roger at corner. So I mean, Campos had him well, but Peaky's someone that's gonna buy time, get open. Came to a play where once it becomes a play in the backfield, then you have me and Roger at corner, which is not our strongest suits. Then that becomes a problem. So they scored a couple of touchdowns with Peaky making something happen back there and scoring, but not for nothing. This is a good team. There's a good team. They don't have Jonathan this week.
Right.
So they'll be going
5
5 hard,
five
4
hard.
games.
Yeah.
Which, again, them having Jonathan, I think this is a team that when they rotate, they're better because their tier 6 is so much better than every other team's tier 6.
For sure.
Yeah.
But then again, they're in play for a bye. They're going to get Jonathan back. This is going to be a scary team come playoff time.
Hey, Robinson stock up.
Good,
6
yeah.
catches, 5 touchdowns.
That's efficiency right there.
That's pretty good. Hey, Pena is 2 interceptions away from tying the record and 3 from breaking it.
He has 4 games.
He has 4.
You can do it. Go get it, Pena. You might not be a captain again, but you can break the interception record. So
For
go
sure,
do that.
for sure. All right, let's move on to the number 3 team, which is the Vikings.
The Vikings.
8-3-1. They have 25 points, 14-point differential. Kamish has them ranked number 2. They beat the Dolphins 4-0, the Bengals 4-3, and lost to the Seahawks 4-3. Upcoming, they got the Eagles, Raiders, Patriots, and the Giants.
2-2.
2-2
Without
for them.
Georgie. So big nugget. Georgie
That's
will
right.
not be here.
Georgie will not be here.
Week
yeah.
5. He has a tournament that he's playing with his pops, little draft type tournament.
Yeah.
So for me, before I would have told you, bro, it's tough to win a game without your best player, someone who was in the conversation up until last week for MVP. But when you read that schedule to me one more time,
Eagles, Raiders, Patriots, Giants.
very easy. Like you said, can win 2 games.
2 games.
I thought this team was out of play for a bye, but with that schedule release and the way that they're playing, I think that they can still win it. Now,
For sure.
my bold prediction, they fall off of a bye.
Yeah.
Not having the best receiver in the league, there's going to be some drop-off. Peanut might break the records catch, but
Yeah.
Peanut was making also a lot of catches because you had people worried about Georgie.
Yeah.
So now I'm really interested to see how guys like Melo, Tommy, and Javi are going to play, not only playing 5 hard, but getting higher tier, more or less better looks than they were getting before when Georgie's there to kind of spread everything out.
I love it, man. I think it's an opportunity for Melo.
Absolutely.
I'm a Melo fan, so I want to
Yeah.
see him do good. I think this is an
wanna see
opportunity
him
for him
do
to
good
show
too.
up and take over that number 2 spot and, ball out. If they win 4 games or 3 games, he did something.
And let me tell you, dark horse, he's not going to be in the numbers, but if
Right.
they go 3-1 or 4-0, Raymond deserves a lot of credit
Absolutely,
for
man.
what he's done with this team.
Quietly, he's been having a really good season.
Phenomenal season. Low-key has been having a great season.
Yeah,
Great
good for you,
season.
man.
I will say stock up Jesus, man. 14 catches, 3 flags, 7 touchdowns. He's
Mr. Do It All.
Like you said, he's being the second option and being covered by the second option on the other team. So, but still, he's performing well,
Raymond, go feed that guy. Let him break the catch
For
record.
sure.
Feed that guy.
Definitely.
Feed that guy.
Raymond also did well, man. 11 passing touchdowns,
Yeah.
82%.
Bro.
Ray dialed us up when we
Very
played
good.
them. Dialed us
Balling
up.
out.
Dialed
All
us
right.
up.
Moving on, we got the Texans. 8-4 Texans.
No. Forget the 8-4 Texans. The 6-0 New Look Texans. They haven't lost a
6-0,
game
they
since the
haven't
trade.
lost
Matter
a
of fact,
game.
play the Chunky interview.
What's up, guys? We're here with Tronky, the captain of the Texans, right? Texans. How'd you guys do today, man?
It's just another 3-0 week, I know I ain't the golden boy or the fan favorite, but y'all can keep sucking on these nuts.
Damn, you get traded. They think you're going to a worse situation, and you go 6-0 in your 2 starts. What do you got to say about that?
I told my team last week, once we went 3-0, that I was no longer going to make the playoffs. I wanted the first round bye.
And you're about to get it, honestly. Let's see what happens with the rankings. I don't know how everybody else did, but talk to me. What do you think the dynamic of the team is? What's being the key to your success?
Just me being able to exploit mismatches, which we actually have. JJ was underrated. You guys love to talk shit about the guy. He might be leading or close to leads in pick. He had another one today. Just the team is well-rounded, bro. I've never been in a DD team that was well-rounded. Like the one year with the Bucks was terrible. We had 2 tier 6s plus myself, and we lost in the ship. And I've just never had a well-rounded team. This is the first time where the team is actually well-rounded.
Okay. What do you think? What do you think? Total. Give me.
I think we got a really good chance at winning a star. I think everybody's scared to play us. I don't care what they say.
Let me ask you: is there a team that you're particularly afraid of? I would say, or to play, or you think that are for sure making the playoffs?
Oh, we're making the playoffs. That's 100%. But one of the teams that I haven't been able to see them play, but they keep winning. I don't care what anybody says, is the Chargers. I would like to see Lavares. Looks like he's balling out. Adrian's obviously good. You know, Martinez brings a good dynamic to it. The quarterback, Chris. Dario's playing great. So, I mean, I won't get a chance to play him because we've already, I guess the Oilers played him when I was on the team, and the Texans played him too. So, I mean, that's a team that I think is a little bit scarier than people think. And a lot of the other little teams that everybody says are superstar teams, I don't think they're as good as everybody thinks.
Which team is that? You talking about the Packers?
I don't think the Packers are that good.
Oh yeah, you played them today?
No, we played them last week.
Oh, that's right, and you won.
Well, today they beat a Nico team, but the Nico only had 4 because Lewis didn't show up.
Oh wow. All right, man. Well, I appreciate you being out here. Thank you, and I'll see you next week.
Thank you, man.
Hey, he said this.
Hey.
He sucked my balls or something.
You heard it. Hey, whatever the stud of the week wants to say,
Yeah.
the stud of the week is allowed to say.
Exactly. 24 points. They got what? 6 times.
They've got 18 points the last 2 weeks.
18 points in the last 2 weeks.
Who they got next?
They beat the Panthers, Raiders, Jags.
Cake schedule.
Upcoming, they got
Yeah.
Niners, Steelers, Lions, Dolphins.
Another
that's a
pretty
tough one.
favorable schedule for them. You got the
Yeah.
Dolphins. Listen, those
Niners.
teams, like we said, when it's week 5, you're not going to make the playoffs, nothing to lose. Dolphins could be a dangerous team.
Right.
But again, if we see the same team that we've seen all year, that shouldn't be a 2-2 at bare minimum
No,
for that team.
this is a big pressure week for them. They have to
Yeah.
go 4-0. This
So-
schedule, you got to go 4-0 and put yourself into replacing the Vikings at number 3.
That I do agree with. See, that's
They
a
got to
good way
go
to
get
look
the
at
bye.
it. It's an
They
easy-
need to go get
yeah,
the bye.
It's
for
an
sure.
easy schedule, but now the way you look at it is great. If you've gone 6-0
Right.
the last 2 weeks, and now with this easier schedule, you don't go 4-0.
Yeah.
Is the bye will get Tronky the what do you call it, the MVP?
Tronky's in play. I think Tronky's in
Because
play for an MVP.
he has the most
Listen,
touchdowns. More
if
passing
Tronky
touchdowns
goes
right now.
4-0, throws every touchdown, and he goes 10-0, excuse me, 10-0 with that
10-0,
team
right.
after getting traded,
We did
it's
the
going to be
math.
very hard to not put Tronky as the MVP.
If he gets
Dario has
every
to lose
single,
Dario has to lose it, but by Dario losing it, that means Tronky has to go 4-0,
Yeah.
16 touchdowns, and if Tronky
he-
throws in some defensive stats,
Yeah.
watch
Yeah.
out now,
Yeah.
I would say if he gets that 16 touchdowns, he will have 59
which is the record,
for
no?
the season.
Is that a
No,
record?
The
No.
record is 60.
Close.
So he would have been right there to beat the record. And
I think he needs some defensive stats.
Yeah.
But again, bro, there's something to said about going 10-0
Yeah.
Yeah.
after a trade. If he goes 4-0, that's a very good conversation.
With trade.
Marley again, 11 catches, 6 flag pulls, 8 touchdowns, and a pick.
Listen, people thought that people thought that the Marley thing that 1 week when we had him here last week was only because they were 5 hard and they had no
Right.
Flacco.
Right.
You just saw they brought in Brian and Marley was still eating.
Yeah.
He has
9.
22.
He needs to get what, 6 more?
If
7
he gets
more.
7 more, he breaks the record.
So he needs at least half of the touchdowns. Yeah. Again, this
That'll be a bad week for
possible,
him, Ernie. That'll be a
'cause-
bad week for him. He had 9 last
Yeah.
week.
And then
Yeah.
8 the week after.
Yeah.
Listen, Tronky's a good enough quarterback where you can design
4
plays.
games.
Listen, I hate to say this, but this happens in done deal. Tronky's a good enough quarterback where you can design certain things. Hey, not for nothing. If you can, go down out to 1.
Yeah.
Let's help Marley
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, it's nothing new to done deal. People have been doing that for years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People have been. Nico didn't want anyone throwing in touchdowns because he wanted to win MVP.
Right.
If you're able to maneuver,
I don't know. I don't see Tronky being that type of person.
but Tronky's a good enough quarterback where if someone breaks away, maybe Tronky doesn't do it. But if
Yeah.
I'm the rest of the team and I
Yeah.
know my boy's going for a record,
Right.
you're gonna score anyway.
No,
Yeah.
when you- when you're
With
in
a
the red
quarterback
zone-
like Tronky, watch what I'm saying. Quarterbacks like Tronky, Nico, Peaky, David,
You
certain,
can do it,
you
yeah.
can take that knee and afford that luxury.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
got
know?
you. I get it.
I would go for it. Absolutely.
No, not just that. Not just that.
And like you said, it's coming in a result of winning. It's not like they're
Yeah.
force feeding Marty.
Right, right.
He's eating in the flow of the offense.
Flow of the offense, exactly.
This is an easier schedule.
Yeah, for
Should
sure.
flow the same way.
Yeah.
Cover Marley, guys, if you haven't yet.
Let's see how they do. Moving on to the number 5 team, the Falcons. 7-3-2 since losing out. It's been a tough one.
Yeah.
23 points, 11-point differential. They lost to the Eagles 4-3. They tied the Dolphins 2-2, and then they beat the Ravens 4-1.
Have they won very many games since Al got out?
Well,
I think
that
they've
one
won.
week-
They've won 2 games since Al
Yeah.
hasn't been.
They won 2 games, and now they had Abraham dropping, which is a great
yeah.
part for them. They have Herbie,
Yeah.
who's played with grown-ups and he's
Yeah.
played with Perra before, but I don't think Herbie's played football in like the last year.
Upcoming, they got the Pats, Packers, Chargers, and the Niners.
Tough little schedule. They get
Tough
right.
schedule.
Tough little schedule.
Aaron
Get right.
balled out this whole season, man. 10 catches, 3 flagpoles, 3 touchdowns, and a sack. He's just been doing it all for them.
And I see they correct me if I'm wrong, but is that 5 catches for True?
True did have 5 catches, 1
Stock down.
flagpole, and a touchdown.
I don't know if I want to give the stock down to True for having 5 catches or to give it to Perra for only throwing the ball 5 times.
Okay.
But you guys are gonna share that.
Yeah.
If you bring in a guy like True, I'm not saying to take away from the flow. Keep feeding Aaron, but feed your horse, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
I get better. Your offense has to change.
100%.
It choose a different player than Al altogether. But you got a guy that can just go and get the ball now. Feed that man.
Yeah, for sure. All right, moving on to the Steelers. Number 6, they're 7-4-1, did 22 points, 5-point differential. Kamish has them ranked 3rd. They beat the Giants 4-2, but then lost to the Niners 2-1, and then lost to the Eagles 3-2. Upcoming, they got the Jags, Texans, Raiders, Ravens.
That's 3-1 at
Easy
worst.
Easy schedule.
Easy schedule.
Easy schedule.
Easy schedule.
Listen, this is one of the teams that we said it. I thought they were a move away from being really good. I think the scores of Week 4 are indicative of that.
Yeah.
2-1, 3-2. That means you're
Yeah.
playing 30-minute games.
Yeah.
You're grinding teams out, which is great. But in done deal,
No, the last 2 games, right? They didn't have a good week.
they have a good week. No, they were
No.
1 and 2,
Yeah,
1 and 2,
and
yeah.
two.
and they didn't score a lot.
Right.
They scored a total of what?
4,
4,
5.
7 points.
So what? You stock down David?
David had 4 passing touchdowns, one
Yeah.
one rushing touchdown, and a passing touchdown.
61%.
61% completion percentage. Yeah, that's stock down. David,
9
you're a
flag
4-time
poles.
GOAT.
I don't know what happened. I think they missed Shelton though. Shelton had no stats at all. I don't think he showed up. I don't know what happened with Shelton. I think he was missing and he probably didn't clean. But besides that, Suzu stepped up, 10 catches, 6 flag pulls. CP 7 catches, 4 flag pulls, 2 touchdowns.
They're in striking distance, though. You
They're
know?
right there.
They're in striking distance.
Look, they're
They're
3-1,
not too
2-2, locked in the playoffs.
They're in the playoffs for sure. Number 7, we got the Jaguars. They're 7-5. Kamish has them ranked 6, 21 points, 5-point differential. They beat the Bucks 3-2. Then they lose to the Oilers 4-2 and the Texans 4-3. Upcoming, they got the Steelers, Niners, Packers, Eagles.
I love the Steelers, and this group of teams are playing each other.
I love that.
I love that.
I love that Dundee gives us that, you know.
yeah, for
Towards
sure.
the end, you got to play people right above you, right
Yeah,
below
right.
you. Everything's going to play itself out.
And the Niners who are right there in the hunt as well.
Yeah.
The Packers are up above, so Eagles
Listen,
right in there. No, it's
This
going to be a
team
good
on,
week.
This team on paper should be so much better than what it is.
Yeah.
I just don't understand that, like, the Stritz offense, it works and then it doesn't. That team is either on point really
Yeah.
good or they're all over the place.
They're hot and cold
Right.
for sure.
Like, they might be the most hot and cold team in the league. There's a lot of good
Yeah.
and there's a lot of bad.
I will say efficiency-wise, Stritz has continued to be like 80% percentage completion.
He's not gonna
Yeah,
he's not gonna
going
put the ball in
crazy.
harm's way.
But I think maybe that's what's also throwing it because they're taking a lot of short and then they're not getting those first downs or they're not scoring at the end because they're not, getting all the way.
I think that they think that by putting Kokuyo in the handoff action
Yeah.
means that a higher tier has to step up and now somebody
it's
has to
not
cover Kurt and Chink on the outside,
Yeah.
which is true. I'm just not a fan of putting Kokuyo in that action.
They didn't score 4 points in any games.
Yeah.
You know?
They
So,
That makes you almost want to, like, decir una cosita, no?
Yeah.
Stritz,
hacer
I
it.
said it.
No te da pena.
roll it.
Hacer it. No te da pena. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to I Said It, No Te Da Pena. You already know, the league's favorite segment on the crowd's favorite show. We're back and better than ever. Better than ever. We're going to start off with the Bengals. Good job, Bengals. This guy right here. Look at him. I got one more. You don't see much in this plays, right? What's going on here? What's going on here? We got Roger walking around the whole time, not getting any PT. I said it. You should have a Miguelito box just hanging from your satchel, out here with sandwiches and croquetas and stuff for the people who are out here getting wins. No te da pena, Roger. I said it. You're better. Up next, we got one of our guys, our main guys on this segment, you guys. He's here to stay. He'll be here every week if if God wills it. Play it. Daleks.
You
gotta stop dancing on the field, bro. And then what's worse is you guys can't even catch the ball. Alex, hacer, no te da pena. Next up, we have somebody who hasn't made an appearance on the show, but we all wanted him to. And, you know, here he is, you guys. Play it. Great play, Los. Great play, Los. Pablito, listen to yourself.
Pablo having a tantrum. Tell him. Tell him.
His shirt's not tucked in. Are you the fashion police? What are you doing? Hacer it.
Oh,
No
man.
te da pena. Just crying and stuff. But it's still going. Hacer it. Te tiene que dar pena. Next up, we have this. You guys, brace yourself. This is some explicit content here. He's okay. Brian's fine. Ace still sucks. Hacer it. Then Brian says, this is what you get. Do it to him. Shaking, folks. Hacer it. You guys are on the ground. No te da pena.
Oilers 6-4-2, 20 points, 7-point differential. Commissions them ranked 10. They tied the Pats 2-2, beat the Jags 4-2, lost to the Bengals 4-3. Upcoming, they got the Bucks, Giants, Packers, Lions.
They went 2-1.
No.
They tied one, won one, lost one.
1-1 with 5 hard. Not bad. With Jeezy on the field at all times.
Yep.
Not bad.
Yeah, because
Back, I'm sorry.
Nick Q didn't show up. That's
I
right.
destroyed his finger on the roughing the passer.
Oh yeah.
Felt horrible about it. My bad, dude. But,
Didn't stop him from throwing 76%, 9 touchdowns. That's
hey,
not bad.
You don't need a finger. Who knows?
CeeLo, man, 13 catches, 3 flagpoles, 6 touchdowns.
Stock up.
Stock up for sure. For
I'm
sure.
gonna give my stock up to Jeezy.
Easy.
Only because he didn't throw up, he didn't pass out, and he didn't go 0-3. So you contributed something, and you kept Roger off the field.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's tough.
Definitely. All right. Moving on, we got the Bengals. 6-5-1.
They're all the way down
Number,
there, aren't
number 9.
Yeah.
They're number 9 right now.
Bad
Commish
week.
has them ranked 7. 19 points, 6-point differential. It went down. You guys had a really high one.
Yeah.
You guys beat the Oilers 4-3, then lost to the Vikings 4-3, and lost to the Packers 4-2.
So Packers was our first game of the day. Obviously, Lewis doesn't show up. We lose that game 4-2. The next game that we played was, who was our second opponent, you said?
Was it the Oilers or the Vikings?
The Vikings.
The Vikings.
So we played the Vikings, back and forth game. We just had a play where we didn't score. Obviously, the Vikings score. So, you know, they did what they had to do. They beat us. We obviously took our frustrations out, which is what the league talks about. Like, 0-2, you didn't let Roger play. Listen, we were 0-2. We needed the win. They were 5 hard. Weren't going to bail anybody out.
Yeah, 100%.
But listen, upcoming, we got the Giants. We have
The
Chargers,
Ravens,
Raiders, and Raiders.
Yo, 2-2 at least.
Obviously, 4-0 is the goal. Don't let me go 4-0. Don't let Nico throw 16 touchdowns because I will start some nasty MVP narratives.
No,
that's
you can't.
neither here nor there.
He can't.
That's
win
neither
MVP,
here nor
I'm
there.
sorry.
But don't let me go 4-0.
You can't
guys are
miss
too
a
far.
week and win MVP.
Don't let me go 4-0. 10 wins get you a bye. Don't let me go
guess.
4-0.
10 gets you a bye from 9, you
I
think
don't.
so?
I don't
Yeah,
think so.
absolutely.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think
The
you
Vikings
need-
got to lose games.
I think you need 11.
And they have
wins.
8 games.
Right.
Vikings got to lose games.
It's 2 buys or 4?
4.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
it's 4
okay.
buys.
It's 4 because then they split 2 conferences.
yes,
the first
10
2 have bye.
Got it.
10 wins.
10 wins
goes-
should get you a bye.
10
Yeah.
wins gets you a
It's
bye.
going to be tough. We're not playing for the bye, but obviously we know that it's in contention. So 4-0 is the only thing on our mind. We had a horrible week.
What happened to Lewis?
Listen, we went out the day before team dinner. Backstory: team dinner to Hooters. We're watching the baseball game. I think it was the Mariners, and right before the advance, it was in the Blue
And they went to like the 15th inning. So
Yeah,
I
the
understand.
15th inning
I
game.
understand.
So no, this is the thing. We go to Hooters by the 9th inning. We decide to leave. For those of you that don't know, Lewis doesn't drink. Lewis doesn't smoke. He's a very sober person. There's no fucking way you should not be waking up for an 8 a.m. game. If you tell me, bro, I got drunk as heck, or I got super high and I didn't wake up, I get it.
Has happened to me before.
Yeah,
huh?
it happens to all of us. I've been there.
Yeah,
Lord
sure.
knows I've been there. Maybe not because I've come straight from factory town. But that's neither here nor there. The fact that he didn't wake up, fun fact, for all you to say it was collusion, Lewis was never going to play week 5. He was going to drop to go to Italy. Joel was always a replacement. Joel's been going to done deal every week.
He has.
He was there. We saw the perfect opportunity. Lewis was a team player. He goes, I messed up
How come he didn't play the first game then if he was there?
because he couldn't. Lewis had to officially drop before
Declare.
playing.
Okay.
So by Lewis not showing up, we didn't know if he was going to show up late or if he wasn't showing up at all. He ends up calling us at 8:50 right after the game ends. And the funny part is Lewis had to show up to the park anyway because he had the done deal tent, the commissioner tent.
Yeah.
So he had to show up because Jordan was in Orlando. So when he shows up, he goes, look, guys, I know I'm dropping for the better of the league, but I still have to come for the tent. He messed around with us. He put his cleats on saying he was going to play. Nico had an aneurysm. But, I mean, hey, it's all up to week 5. Got to go 4-0. I like our schedule.
I heard him talking shit when you guys lost. Like, oh, yeah, I dropped for this.
He goes, I could have won that. Yeah, no, he was. I would have done the same thing. But Lewis is a team player. He was always going to drop week 5. Joel was always the plan. And I like the fact that it happened early because we got 2 games with Joel before having to go 4 hard week 5.
I think that's an upgrade for sure.
Defensively, yeah, absolutely.
But yeah.
5 hard.
5 hard. Yeah.
No, Roger's playing.
Right.
Yeah, Roger's playing.
All right. Number 10, we got the Niners. 6-5-1. 19 points, 1 point differential. Commission has them ranking 11th.
Okay.
They beat the Raiders 4-2, Steelers 2-1. They tied the Patriots. We have a little interview with Jordan. Let's roll that right quick.
What's up, you guys? We're here with the San Francisco captain, Jordan. Cheers, brother.
Cheers, brother.
Hey, man. No losses. After a bounce back week where your brother's back, you guys are clicking. I know you're not happy because it's not 3-0, but, you know, you guys balled out. What do you think?
No, it was a good bounce back week for us in general. We played 2 good games in the front, and then we let down at the end. We were up 3-1 and with a chance to win the game. I got to make better plays. I threw a pick and early in the game that could have won it for us. But, yeah, man, I mean, we bounced back. We're back above 500. So next week's a big week for us. So we're back, bro. We're coming back fighting. Everybody writes us off. You know, I had a bad week last week, terrible. But bounce back, bro.
Your brother wasn't here. That's a big part of your game.
Yeah, no, and it's just not on offensively. I mean, my brother rushes for us too, so he played really good today against David. A couple sacks on the day for in general. So it's big. I mean, he plays more than just offense, you know.
Looking past next week and into the playoffs, because for sure you guys are one of the teams to beat up there. Is there a team that you guys are looking forward to playing?
Well, there's still a few teams I haven't played, like the Giants. I haven't played the Packers. But there's like 8 other teams that are left, and I think there's only 4 games next week. So Jerry, they robbed Jerry today a couple times, but yeah, no. I think if I make the dance, I think we're definitely gonna be dangerous.
For sure, man. Thank you for spending some time with us. Ball out, brother.
Yeah.
So like you were saying early, Ernie, I think his brother kind of makes a difference, huh?
Listen, I was watching the game. I was sitting down, and I kid you not, I had no idea. Like just looking at them as they were playing, like they're going this way. I'm sitting behind. I had no idea who was Jordan, who was his brother. They have the same legs, the same mannerisms. Yeah. I know that Jordan wears a backwards hat, but then they threw me off because Elliott was wearing a backwards hat this time. So I know who was who. Yeah. But that's twins. The missing link.
They cloned them.
That's the missing link.
Upcoming, they got the Texans, Jags, Falcons, Panthers. They got a nice little gauntlet there. I think they could stay in the top 12. Yeah. It's top 12, right?
Is it top 12?
Yeah.
Yeah, top 12.
Top 12 to make it. Yeah, I think they could stay there. Elliott, we're talking about him. 12 catches, 3 flag posts, 4 touchdowns, 1 sack.
Stock up.
They got the Jags that need to win. Yeah. They have the Texans that need to win.
They want to buy.
Yeah. They want to buy. The Falcons,
and what spot are they? They're 10 right now?
And then they have the Panthers. They're 10th.
They're 10th, yeah. So like if they mess around and go 2-2, 1-3, they're out the playoffs.
They're out the playoffs.
Yeah.
So they have a lot to play for.
100%.
Yeah, man.
Lock in.
All out. Yeah. 11, we got the Eagles.
Okay.
Also at 6-5-1, 19 points, -1 point differential. Commission has them ranked 12. They beat the Falcons 4-3, the Steelers 3-2. They lost to the Giants 4-3.
I think it's a bounce back week for them. Because remember, last week was, the mighty had fallen.
It's a bounce back week, but little news. By the time that this drops, so league might know already, Julio's not showing up.
Right.
Julio's not playing.
So there will be 5 hard.
Right.
I never heard Julio do that. 5 hard on 4 games.
And I know Ant.
And you guys need to win.
Sometimes when you listen, I know Anthony Hernandez. Sometimes when you back Ant into a corner, is when Ant plays the best. This team.
Did you know that he was missing?
So the Eagles knew that Julio was gonna miss. Okay. Listen, as long as the team knows, then it doesn't bother. I know Ant. The team has dogs, Peppers, Eddie, Boo. Who's your other tier? Is it Mali? Mali. So I mean, will it be challenging? Yes. Ant's gonna.
They got the Vice first.
Put this microphone back on. You see, I'm talking about the Ant, and my microphone falls off. I guess it doesn't want me to be great. They can ball, but it'll be interesting to see.
They got the Vikings first. That's gonna be a good game right there. That's gonna be a tell-off for you guys.
5 hard both ways.
Yeah. That's
Ant, bold prediction.
Ball out.
3-1 Eagles make the playoffs. You heard it here first.
Let's go.
3-1 Eagles make the playoffs.
Love to see that.
All right.
Haven't been wrong yet.
Number 12. The Giants, they're 6-6, 18 points, negative 2-point differential. Commish has them ranked 8th. They lost to the Steelers 4-2, lost to the Packers 4-2, and then beat the Eagles 4-3. Upcoming, they got Bengals, Oilers, Chargers, Vikings.
It's a gauntlet.
That's a real
It's a tough schedule.
It's a gauntlet.
That's
right
a
there.
1 in
They're
3
the last.
week right
They're
there.
the
It
last
could be.
playoff team in right now,
Yeah.
so they gotta win.
They have
They
to
have
win.
no room for error.
They have
They have to
3,
win.
4
Yeah.
tough games, right?
Super tough. I mean, their first game, they play the Bengals, what, 8 a.m.?
Yeah.
It's the first game of the
First
day.
game.
That's
Yeah.
First game.
You
That's
guys,
rough.
because you guys got to win too. You know, you
No,
guys
we
are-
have to win.
Yeah, you guys are a must win.
We might be
game.
more desperate than them only because we know that we feel like we're better than our record.
Yeah.
So we're coming out like guns blazing.
What I would argue that, Ernie, is that you guys have 2 easy games at the end. These guys don't.
We don't. Yeah, we
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
They don't.
These
Yeah.
guys got to win right now.
They got-
Yeah.
Chargers
They can't,
and
like you said, they
Vikings.
can't come out and have like a really bad game one because that sets the tone for the rest of the day.
Exactly.
Or
Yeah.
with us, you look good against the good teams. Yeah, towards the end, all right, do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
You know.
My reached out to me about their week that they were missing their captain,
Okay.
and he wanted us to give him some shout out because he felt like we gave it all to the quarterback. And this week he put up 11 receptions, 5 flag
Mike V?
goals. No, Mai.
Mai.
Oh.
4
Yeah.
touchdowns, 2 interceptions. So he's been balling for the
Listen,
team too. You know,
This is true
He just
because
wants- he just- he
Ace
wants his flowers.
did put in our WhatsApp chat that Mai wanted his flowers, and my response to him directly was, "Your quarterback was a tier 6 who won a game. He's
Yeah.
gonna get all the credit." But
Absolutely.
this last week you balled out, Mai. So from me to you, here's your credit. You also need a barber. I told you hit my guy up. So now you know.
Hey,
So now you know.
stock up.
Stock up.
up. All
Stock
right.
up, Mai for sure.
For sure. All right. Seahawks, number 13. They're outside looking in. 5-2, 17 points. Vinny. Commish has them ranked 15th. They lost to the Chargers 4-3, Lions 4-2. They beat the Vikings 4-3. Upcoming, they got the Raiders, Panthers, Eagles, and Bucks.
The Chargers are an enigma, bro. We don't know. Look at them. They beat the Vikings, but they lose to the Lions.
The Seahawks. Yeah, we don't know anything about them.
And it's a they'll beat you 4-3 or you'll beat them 4-4.
Listen, the fact that they're 13th is incredible to me. Thought they'd be
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah.
So I gotta give Vinny his props. I just saw Vinny win 2 championships in Battle Orlando this week on the MIA.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to you, Vinny.
Shout out
to the
to
MIA
Vinny.
boys as well.
Yes, sir.
Vinny
And
has a
pro.
chance to make the playoff. This is not a horrible schedule.
Yeah.
No,
3-1 is very probable.
very.
Seahawks shock the world. If the Seahawks make the playoffs, we're gonna have to listen to G Talk, and we're gonna have to eat it because we all said he wouldn't make it. We'd say he'd be a horrible rookie captain, and he has his team right now. At least right now, things have to happen. But if they handle their end, they're very well a possible.
They
playoff.
had Manny drop for them and they picked up X.
Yes, they did. So we'll see how that turns out. Manny was producing for them. Manny
For
was
sure.
one of their better players.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't think it's any coincidence. This team has gotten a lot better since Miles has been more involved in the team.
Yeah.
He's balling,
So that
bro.
for me, that's my stock up for Smiles.
Yeah, me
They had
too.
2
Me
catches,
too.
a flagpole, a touchdown, and a sack.
Not great stats, bro.
Not great stats, but he's doing what he needs to do,
a
and
tier fi-
we shout on him all year, and he's been producing what he has to produce.
Because the last season he was dropping wide open passes,
Wide
wasn't
open.
healthy.
Yeah.
You know, this year he's balling out,
He's
bro.
one of the reasons why the Seahawks are still in contention. We'll
Yeah.
put it that way. And Vinny, we give him a lot of slack, but Vinny, when he's on, he's on. It's just a matter of being consistent. So I saw you do it this weekend. Bring it on Saturday, my man.
Let's go. All right, number 14, we got the Bucks, 4-7-1. This team really
This team
solid.
pisses me off.
You know, Commish has them ranked 13, doesn't matter. They lost to the Jags 3-2. They lost to the Chargers 4-3. Lost to the Panthers 4-3.
They were 5-5 though, right?
They were missing Jordan.
Yeah.
Upcoming, they have the Packers, Oilers, Patriots, Seahawks.
That's a tough little schedule.
Tough
1-3.
schedule. Tough
Yeah?
schedule.
1-3?
1-3.
They gotta win. They gotta go well. You would assume they need some help, but they gotta go bare minimum.
I
2-2?
I think they go 1-4.
0-4. That's your bold take. Bucks go 0-4.
Yeah, I think they go
Yeah.
1-4.
If Bucks go 0-4, then Devin has to stop drafting the squad, guys. Or George has to stop drafting Devin, I should say.
You break it up.
Yeah, bring something, bro.
Something has to
It's
change.
just, you
Something.
know,
They started well though. I feel like at the beginning of the season they were right there. You know,
were right there.
with the best teams.
Well, you talk about on paper. You talk about Devin
great
throwing to
team.
Justin,
Justin,
Georgie, Vic.
Vic, who has played really well
And you
as
talk
well.
about Ant Nunez and
And
Kevin
Kevin
G as your
G.
worst player.
Yeah.
That's a good team. Now they've
Very
had a couple
good
of weeks.
team.
They've had no Kevin G for a week.
Right.
They had no Georgie last week.
Yeah.
They're full this week. They gotta go bare minimum 3-1.
Yeah.
Dev, I love you, Bobby. Please make it happen.
Please make it happen. And you know what? About making it happen, the next show is exactly about that. Is those players that
Make
make,
it
it happen.
Yay.
Hey, Star Spotlight with
Kill it.
Ernie.
Roll it.
that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final installment of this season's Star Spotlight with Negra. It's been a great year. I've loved all your videos. And because it's been a great year and you submitted so many videos, today's honorable mention is going to be a quick montage of those who this year got to make it on Negra's Star Spotlight. Go ahead. Enjoy.
I've got that lightning inside me. This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made. I'm cranking up on the throttle, victory is mine. Show you the harder the battle, harder I fight.
Special shout out to Eddie, the guy who put this all together. Doesn't get enough credit, so I'm going to do it here. Eddie, you're a star, brother. Now, to the first video of the day. We have another person making their second appearance on this segment. The Patriots might not be the best team in the league, but they got one of the better lower tiers. Right here, Jaden Scott, Mr. Scott. The Ravens might not have a win, but Phil's still a high tier, and you're over there cooking him, my man. For the second time this season, Mr. Scott, you are a star on Negra's Star Spotlight. Second, this video, I believe this man needs no introduction. This man holds a special place in my heart. Want to start with him. The lowest tier and done deal to win an MVP. And not only can he do it offensively, he can do it defensively. My guy Perra. Doesn't matter if he's wearing turfs or he's wearing cleats. Hands are certified. Today and always, Perra, you're a Star Spotlight with Negra. Next on the list, everyone's favorite hype man, everyone's favorite loud guy, everyone's favorite player in Dundee, I guess you can say. He's certainly one of mine. That man, A2, Jose Cabrera. Get off me, little boy. Catches the ball in contention, turns around, stretches the ball, scores. A2, my man. Those are winning plays. And you are a star. And last but not least, it'd be remiss if we didn't end the show with who I think is one of the better tier 6s in the league. But if you don't believe me, let his play do the talking. From the Lions, Michael C. Touchdown, breakaway, score. The man can do it all. Another star winner himself, making plays for the Lions, who, hey, who knows, in another season, in another dimension, might have been a very good team. I guess we'll never know. But ladies and gentlemen, taking the glasses off because it's serious, thank you so much for your support in this segment. Thank you for sending me your videos, tiers 4s, 5s, and 6. I'll always be here for you. Fellas, back to you.
Next, 15th. Now we're in the second page. The Lions at the top.
Hey, at least you're at the top of the second page.
4-7-1. They got 13 points. They finally had a good week, I would say. Commissioners ranked 14th. They beat the Ravens 4-2. They beat the Seahawks 4-2, and they lost to the Chargers 4-3, which we know the Chargers are a good team. Upcoming, they got the Pats, Dolphins, Texans, Oilers.
They're in striking distance.
Listen.
They need 4-0 though.
Anything they have to win 4 games.
For
I
sure.
think 8 games, 7 at bare minimum. 8 might get you in the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's not. I've seen crazier things happen in Dundee,
Yeah.
man. I've seen crazier things happen. What a story if Willie makes the playoffs.
It's
Huh?
crazy, bro. They won two games, and then you look at the stats, and nobody here stands out like, oh damn, look at this. Willie, 3 catches, 3 flag posts, 3 touchdowns. Lex, 3 catches, 3 flag posts, 1 touchdown.
Because they're deep,
Isaiah,
bro.
7 touchdowns.
They're deep, bro.
That team that roster on paper is very good.
Yeah, bro.
Lazo, 7 catches, 6 touchdowns.
Stock up.
3,
Hey, they can make some
3
people mad.
interceptions.
Listen, maybe they won't be able to make the playoffs, but if you're a playoff team and you have to play the Lions week 5, you're not looking forward to it.
No, at all.
You're not
They
looking
still
forward
got
to it.
Caesar and
Oilers
Mike
and
C.
Texans. The Oilers and the Texans.
Oilers and Texans, you gotta play them hard, bro.
Two tough teams.
And wouldn't Willie love nothing more than to keep Tronky from a bye? That'd be great. I know they're boys and all, but Willie would love nothing more than
I
that.
bet he would.
Yeah.
16, we got the Patriots. They're 3-6-3, 7 points. Commissioners ranked 16th. They tied the Oilers 2-2. They tied the Niners 3-3. and then they beat the Ravens 4-3.
But that's a great week for them.
Right?
That's a great
Finally.
week.
That's a phenomenal week. Everyone was talking crazy about Drew. Drew sucks. Drew made it happen, my boy.
Made it
He went
happen.
out there, he had 3 flag posts, 8 passing touchdowns, 3 thrown picks, ran in a touchdown, 48% completion.
What they go? They 0-2-1.
No,
No,
1-0-2.
1-0-2.
No losses.
No
Pablo.
losses.
You walked
First
out of
week.
there with what, 5 points?
Yeah.
That's the
That's
first
the
week.
highest point week they had.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
DDP, you messed up. Drew's better.
Yeah, 100%. Montano finally showed his true colors, 11 catches, 5 flag posts, 6 touchdowns.
6 grams.
Oh, man.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I
finally.
was advocating for you to be an MVP, and you're out here with the 16 ranked team.
I said it. Vea, mira.
A little bonus clip for
Well,
you.
talking about no de la Vera, the fucking Raiders.
The Raiders.
Oh, 17th. We couldn't win a game on
We
Saturday.
did. We couldn't get you guys the start of the week this week just because you know the whole traveling. But we do have the dud.
Live and in effect,
We did
baby.
it all. It was all on purpose. It was all
Yeah,
part
it
of
was-
the.
we-
It was all part of the show, you know. We lost to the Niners 4-2, Texans 4-3, and then Dolphins 4-1. Upcoming, they got the Seahawks, Vikings, Steelers, Bengals. As
What do you
don't
mean they?
know.
You're not playing?
No, I will not be there this Saturday. Yeah.
Will you
I
be
have to
there,
dropped.
or you're just not playing?
No, I will not be there this
Gotcha.
Saturday.
Okay,
so,
good man. Heal up. All jokes
yeah.
aside, I know we gave you a hard time and the league and stuff like that.
No.
We don't want to see you injured. I know people are gonna say you shouldn't have been playing, but hopefully
Yeah,
you get back on your feet, bro, because you are good for the league.
Yeah,
you really are.
appreciate
You
it.
definitely are, dude.
appreciate it. Well, yeah, we're not much to say about our stats.
Don't worry about it. It's only you. It's
Yeah.
the next. What is it? We're on team 18.
Next we got the
next 3
Dolphins.
teams we're gonna talk about
Yeah,
them
we
because you
got the
guys paid your money and you're watching the show, but probably for gusto.
Yeah,
Esto ya
yeah.
por gusto.
They don't even watch it. They don't
Yeah.
even watch it.
At this point, if you're
At
still
this point,
watching, thank you.
so much. I appreciate you.
I feel like one of those late night TV shows. So they
Stay
just run.
tuned for our final segment, but please keep
Honestly,
watching.
Dolphins, let's run through them, you know. 2-8-2.
Like the
8
rest of the league
points,
has.
Like except us.
There you go.
So they beat you 4-1. They tanto mucho.
We fucked up. Oh, they lost to the Vikings 4-0, and then they tied the Falcons 2-2. Upcoming, they got the Panthers, Lions, Eagles, Texans. They could ruin a couple of shows there, like the Lions trying to get in. They could ruin the Eagles also staying in. They could ruin the Texans.
Who's better,
You know?
the done deal Dolphins or the real Miami Dolphins?
Oh, shit.
You know what?
Done
Though?
deal
I don't know what the
Dolphins.
real Dolphins, but these Dolphins are having fun though.
Yeah,
They're having a great time.
They're having a great
That's all that
time.
matters. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters, you know. Lewis balled out, 6 catches, 3 touchdowns.
Great.
You score 7 touchdowns all day, you get 3 of them. That's really good.
Yeah,
Great. Great job, Lewis. Great job, Dolphins. You guys are great.
2 clap.
Oh, here we go.
We got next.
The Panthers, 2-9-1.
The shit show.
Yo, they beat the Bucks 4-3.
Yeah, but with the Bucks, I mean,
They lost to the Texans 4-2 and the Packers 4-1. Upcoming, they got the Dolphins, so this is
the shit bowl.
the shit bowl.
The shit
No, the shit bowl is after when they play the Ravens.
Oh, the super shit bowl.
You guys gotta beat the Ravens, man. We want
Yo.
a record. We want the Ravens.
I'm not
to
gonna lie to you. I don't want
Seahawks,
anyone to be
Niners.
undefeated, but it's never happened in done deal. So please
Beat the Ravens.
do the things for the league.
Yeah.
Beat the Ravens.
Oh, God.
At least tie.
At least tie. Seahawks, Niners. Yeah. Nothing to say about
No,
here.
nothing. Next.
Let's
Next.
finish this. The Ravens,
And finally.
you know, finally, you know, they haven't won a game. They lost Lions,
Hey, but-
Patriots, Falcons, 4-2, 4-3, 4-1.
This Ravens team
It's bad.
needs to be investigated.
Yeah.
It's been bad. It's been bad.
Listen, I know you lost your quarterback after week 1. I know you've had a couple of replacements. I know Hollywood hasn't been the best, quote unquote. I've seen a lot of drops too, but there is no way that a team with AJ, who has made 2 MVPs in Fredo and Botti,
Has.
who's won a star just last season,
Yeah.
picked up Phil, you got Alex G, you got Alex Navarro. This roster is not awful.
No, but they
Make
traded
history, man.
Navarro.
Make
They
history.
traded Navarro away. All right, but you started with Navarro, right?
Yeah. I had Navarro and Surge.
Like you need listen. I don't want to say look, I'm a Ravens fan. Everyone knows this. You guys might be worse than the actual Ravens. I don't want you guys to go defeated, but at the same time, I kind of want to see done deal history. So don't show up, lose. Look, I think everyone's happy
Keep
to
doing
tie
what
4
you're doing.
games.
Keep doing what you're doing. What you talking about?
Upcoming, they got the Chargers, Panthers, Bengals, and Steelers.
Jesus
So don't
Christ,
lose to
what a
them.
gauntlet, bro. They
Yeah.
might go 0-4.
Now look at the
You're right.
Panthers.
The
Where you know
Panthers.
that's gonna be the game
Panthers
to watch.
might be the game. It's
Them
Derek,
versus the
Derek
Panthers.
versus Hollywood. That's a good one, man.
Derek versus Hollywood. It's
Yeah.
like watching 80s reruns about like when they were good back in the day, you know.
Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you for
Stay
watching.
tuned. We got something special for y'all, man.
Yeah. This show is nothing without you guys, without Techo guys, and without Eddie, man.
guy behind
Thank
the
you so
camera
much. I
does it all.
appreciate you guys too.
To a great season, man.
Great
Thank you,
season.
brother.
Thank you for tuning in. Week 5, we're
Yes,
signing
sir.
out. See you Saturday.
Stock up, stock down.
All right, guys, welcome back. As you know, these two need no introduction. Some know them as Adrian and Chris. Some know them as Martinez Bros. I call them champions. Fellas, appreciate y'all being here,
Yeah,
my
man. Thank you. Thank you for
thank
coming.
you, thank you.
brother.
It's a
for
pleasure.
being here.
It's a pleasure
Thank you for
being
having
here.
us.
Yeah.
Before we begin, just to let you know, I have it here in my paper. Number 1 ranked team in the league.
Finally.
17th ranked before the season starts.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Jumped up 16 spots.
That's a big jump.
It's a humongous jump.
The biggest.
Hey, we do what we do.
Hey.
In the Summer Inferno tournament, they had us not even making the playoffs.
Same thing.
That's true.
Shit happens.
McCarty, that's true.
We love that though.
Right.
True.
We thrive off of
We
that.
thrive off that, man.
That's good.
Sago.
Dale.
So, before bringing it up, when it comes to winning, Adrian's won a star before with the Giants. Chris obviously has been to a Super Bowl, was ripped off in my opinion. Enzo for Elvis, Devin for Stritz, and even with that, still had opportunity to win. Coming off of the Summer Inferno win, you guys know what it takes to win. Obviously, the trade deadline is close, so I'm not gonna ask you what moves you need to make. But if there's one thing that would stop this team from winning a star, what would it be? If you had to pinpoint one thing.
For me, it's ourselves, man. Like, if we just don't show up, if we don't play our best, I mean, we've seen it. Week 1, that was a perfect example. We didn't play our best football, and we went, 1-0-1.
Yep.
That was a good reflection of what we could do if we turn it up, and then that's what we did. We went 3-0 with missing our 3rd best player, and then we also went 3-0 when we had everybody. So, I mean, if we play our best football, we feel like we could beat anybody.
I think it's our effort. Like for us, we thrive on having dogs on our team. As long as we have dogs on our team, giving 100% every time, bro, we don't care. We don't care who it is.
Talking about that, I was going to bring it up because your role is fascinating for this team because I've seen you rush. Everyone assumed by like week 2 you'd be the quarterback. Dario's having an MVP season. We'll get to that eventually. But talk to me about your role on the team because obviously you're playing with your brother. Always want to play with your brother. But you're not like leading the team in catches, flag pulls, touchdowns, sacks, but you're doing a little bit of everything. Is that because you're playing with Adrian or is that what you just bring to the table as a player?
People that have played with me before, they know all I want to do is win.
Right.
I don't care what it takes. It's not. I don't need a ball in my hand every time. I don't need to throw the ball, throw the touchdowns. I want to fucking win. And when anybody, he knows that it's like, bro, whatever we got to do to win, we're locking in. And we talk about it all the time when we link up on the weekends at each other's house. We're like, bro, we got to do this, we got to do that. And we don't care. We're selfless. Even him, being a tier 1, to me, he's probably the best player in the whole league.
Love it.
And he doesn't ask for the ball. Unless it's fucking 3rd down, he's like, yo, you guys aren't moving the fucking ball? Give me the fucking ball.
As he should.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
So my role, bro, is just let's fucking win. Whatever I need to do, rush, snap, hand off. And I think we have something that no other team has. And it's that whole handoff, like chemistry and knowing how to run it. So that's all we want to do is win.
And another thing to mention, I mean, I think everybody on our team is the same way. Everybody's willing to like sacrifice a touchdown or whatever just to do what we got to do to win. You feel me?
You think an aspect of that is because you guys haven't traded? You guys just kept the same team, the same guys that every week they know they're gonna be back.
I think it's a little bit of that, but I also think it's just everybody buying in. Everybody buying into the same thing. That's like, hey, we're gonna lock in and we're gonna do what we got to do. It's not really. I mean, yeah, we all want the stats. You know, what I mean? Like everybody's gonna want to play for the stats, but everybody's willing to do what they got to do and just if one game someone scores 1 touchdown and that's it, that's all they score. Everybody's good with that. You feel me? Like as long as everybody's getting open, as long as everybody's eating,
It's working, man. You guys
and
are
it
balling
works.
out.
It works for real.
So let me ask, real quick, Chris, I think it's your turn, but before I ask, I want to ask you a question here.
Talk to me.
Adrian is part of DD history. He's part of the only team that's ever won and done deal without making a trade, without making a pickup when he beat Joan with the Giants and Chris D. Obviously, you guys are more or less on that same path. If that happens, who's the better Martinez brother, Adrian or Chris? The people want to know. I'm not asking this question. The people want to know who's the better Martinez brother. We're not talking about the Colombian DJs. We're talking about who's the better Martinez brother.
In all honesty, man, if it shows, it shows. He'll have the records. Honestly, on the field, he's a better athlete. He's a better football player. You feel me? Like, he is what he is, and I'm vocal about it. I don't care. That's why, to me, he's the best player in Done Deal. He's the best player I've ever played with in my life, and that's why I'll pick him up no matter who's there. I can't fucking Malik Neighbors. I'm picking him because I know he's going to do it all, and he's going to give 200% every fucking time. He's not going to give up on me, and that's the most important thing. So
AJ Martinez is the best Martinez brother.
Yes,
That's what I got from
for
him.
sure,
That's
for sure.
awesome. Yeah.
But he's the smartest though. So
Okay.
Nah, for real. I mean, I think when we play together, that's that big like chemistry thing. I do the track down. I get the ball, but he's always checking me like, hey, on the field, IQ. This guy's very underrated. With his
What you guys
IQ.
have done with Dario is nothing short of a miracle. You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
A lot of people don't really understand that. Like, yeah, that's what we do. It's just like everybody. As soon as everybody buys in, everybody's locked in. You know.
Yeah. That's awesome, dude. Like, look, I mean, upcoming, you guys have the Ravens. Go figure. The Bengals, the Giants, and the Falcons. So I think you guys get a good little schedule before the playoffs. Kind of ramp up because your last 3 games, theoretically, all are playoff teams right now. If that season were to end today, Bengals, Giants, Falcons. So obviously 4-0 is always the goal, but realistically, what are you guys looking to? Obviously, you guys have locked in a playoff spot already. A bye is huge and done deal, as we all know. To one less game you got to play on the body. What's one thing you guys got to do on week 4 to make sure that you lock in that bye? Because right now you guys are tied with the Packers for the number 1 overall seed.
I think we got to keep playing our game. I think we got to stay composed. I think we don't, Dario, I want him to win MVP, obviously. But I think he has to forget about that.
Yeah.
The whole team needs to forget about that. We got to stay locked in on our goal, which is to get the 1 seed and get a bye for the playoffs because we want to stay number 1 because if we play number 2 in the championship, we're going to get ball first.
Always.
And we need that.
Yep.
We need that.
Yeah,
so if we get the ball first, we don't doubt that we're going to score on every drive. So that's our mentality, to be honest.
Yeah, and then come playoff time, there's no corona rule, so ball first is everything. That's why I stress to everybody, having a bye, and especially if you can lock up the number 1 seed, you got to go for it. Do whatever you can to go for it.
1,000%.
MVP on the team?
Right now, it's Dario.
I think it's Dario.
Stars might be MVP of the
The
league.
league, right? Exactly.
Because listen,
not a
narratives
question.
matter. Peaky's going to have numbers. Tronky got traded, hasn't lost a game, he's going to have numbers.
Of course.
Nico's not too far off, even after missing a week, he's going to have numbers. But narratives matter.
Yeah.
No one believed in Dario. I myself clowned the Chargers when they asked Dario to be quarterback. I said Chris would be quarterback by game 2 of week 1. If anything short of an epic collapse, I think you lock the number 1 seed, I think Dario wins MVP. And I don't think anyone is mad about it.
And look, here's the thing that I think people take for granted, or maybe they just overlook it when it comes to MVP. It's most valuable player.
Right.
When you have your number 1 guy, your tier 1, your captain,
You're supposed to do that.
They're supposed to do
Right.
that. Put those type of numbers.
Correct.
When you draft a tier 6 and he's the last quarterback to be drafted in the quarterback draft and no one else put a bid in for him and he was the last one to even get bidded for, and that guy's making an MVP run, I think that's fucking huge, bro. Like, come on, like.
He'd only be the second tier 6 to win MVP after Perra.
Yeah.
So he'd only be the second one, which is not, this doesn't have, and Perra, love him, want to start with him. He had the benefit of getting Alex Montano for the other Chris Martinez. So that was a huge upgrade.
That was a stacked team.
You guys are doing it with no upgrades. So, I mean, Dario, kudos to you, brother. It's not about you today, but kudos to you.
Let me ask you another question. Now, of the teams that you've played, that obviously you're going to face a lot of these in the playoffs, who are one of the teams that you're like, hey, we could play better against that team, even though...
Number 1, for sure, I think it's the Packers. I think that's the one for me. I think, we tied them. They didn't have Kevin, but...
I won't be watching you, though.
But we also didn't have Byron.
Right.
But like, that was our first week. We didn't know how to work together. Right. So I think that's going to be a brand new game when we play them. So I think that's the team that I want to be a little worried about.
Right.
And, game plan for and see what they do on offense and defense because, I mean, they're a number 2 team for a reason.
Absolutely. Yeah, you guys have identical records going into week 5, no?
Yeah.
9-2-1. Yeah, 9-2-1. So there's a lot at stake for both teams. A lot at stake. They have a tough schedule too. They play the Bucks, the Falcons, the Jags, and the Oilers. So they got a tough little schedule. Oh, ganaste. All right, well, that's a lot of done deal talking. You guys obviously you guys are champions. You're looking for another star. That's great. My question, going into the flag world, what the hell is MVO? Red zones come around, tournaments have come around, velocities come around. Haven't seen MVO once. What happened? Talk to me. Is MVO coming back? Are we not coming back? What are we doing?
I think we're cooking.
Oh, we got something in the works? You want to announce something here?
We got something in the works.
Okay.
We're cooking. We're planning on something. So
Not the Rough Riders.
the thing is, when we went up to Tampa, it was a bit of a mess. It was not the best experience.
Yeah.
We kind of got turned off by that.
Yeah.
I don't know if we speak for both of us. I think I do. And, you know, it's kind of always been like, fuck, do it again, to do all that shit, you know, de pinga. But, you know, we're going to do something, for sure. So I think MVO is definitely coming back, and I think we don't change. Like, MVO has always been us, our squad, our boys, guys that we mesh well with, and that's how we play, you know?
As it should. I mean, look, any team that's going to come into Red Zone and add to flag football Miami, I'm all for. So, I mean, you guys were a fun group. You guys beat the brakes off of injured reserve when I was there. Couldn't beat you guys once that year. I think we lost you 3 times that year. Only 3 losses, which is incredible. But yeah, man, we were missing MVO. I go on Mondays and Wednesdays. I don't see Adrian. I don't see Chris playing. You guys are making money. I get it, but where's MVO? Can we expect MVO at Worlds, at least? Are we seeing an appearance at Worlds? Maybe?
I think so.
Okay, I like that. I love it.
Yes, sir.
I
think so.
Love it.
Long overdue.
Absolutely. So, I mean, we've all been there, bro. I've been in a flag situation where you go to a tournament like Worlds, you're playing the whole year for it. You go and get your ass kicked, and you lose in the play. I saw your playoff game, the way you guys lost. It's rough to lose that way. Obviously, you bring in pieces, you know, because you got to field the roster. It's 3 days of playing. You got to have heads. Sometimes it's not that you don't like the pieces, but it's not people you play with normally, so it fucks you up. So, I guess, are we expecting new people added to MVO? Are we adding people from outside of Dundee that flag people know, or is it more or less guys that everyone's familiar with?
I mean, MVO for Worlds, when you go to Worlds, you always gotta add more people, right? Injuries happen, people get tired. It's a long tournament, right? So there's always gonna be some extra new heads, but sometimes it gets hard because teams like IR, G's, whatever, they pick up people and they make the teams early.
Yeah.
We're super last minute to everything, and that
You guys have to pick them on what's left.
exactly. We make what's due, but I'd rather us be shorthanded, like instead of 12 people, 8 people, and be with a solid group that we like and that we know we're prepared with going into, than to just pick up random pieces just to do it. So I think whoever's gonna play with us, if they're committed to play with us, that's original MBO, they're gonna play with us. You understand? Like, right. I'm not worried about that. So if we do end up deciding on going, then yes, our MVO is gonna be out there.
I love it. Yeah. We need more flag people in this world, man. Miami flag is dying. Trust me, we just went to Orlando. Ace, you were there. There's no reason. I mean, obviously MIA won. Shout out to MIA. But I'm old enough to remember when flag in Miami was the shit. Like, no one was messing with Miami. Nowadays, we're just lucky to go and compete. So, and that pisses me off.
Yeah.
And everyone hears, you know, like he says, everyone hears about, I want to play with this team, I want to play with that team.
Right.
So whatever grows Miami flag, I'm with it, 100% with it. So I hope to see MVO back again. You guys were fun to watch. You weren't fun to lose to, but you were definitely fun to watch. Now, question for both of you. Give me your most overrated player in Dundee. Who's the most overrated player in Dundee?
You can take that, Adrian.
Overrated player. Spicy.
Don't be scared. You're the number 1 seed. You can say what you want. You know, don't check you.
I'm gonna need to think about that one.
You can think about it. Chris, most overrated player in Dundee.
Oh, there's plenty.
Give me one.
Plenty.
Give me one captain that's
There's
overrated.
plenty. Is there a list?
Yeah, I'll give you a couple names.
Give me a couple names.
G, Jason, AJ, who won a star, Nico, Peaky,
Brandon,
Peña, Daleks. Give me out of that little group.
Honestly, I like all those players, to be honest.
As a captain, though.
As a captain is different.
Yeah,
you tell me.
As a captain,
As
who's the
a
most overrated captain on that list?
I mean, like, bro, I fucking love Peña, but you know
I agree. I think he should be a
like,
captain again.
I don't think he should be a captain based off like the way he ran his team. Like, it was very hard to trade with. I think Adrian tried trading with him. It made it very difficult. But I think overrated player in general. I'll probably say like, and captain actually, it's probably Willie. I think Willie is a bit overrated. I don't really talk to him much, whatever.
Right.
And it's it's just like from distance. Like I'm not even, I don't talk to him or anything, but I don't think anything too crazy. Like we played against him, he didn't do much. So to me, I think Willie is one of those that's like, would be a good player to have on your team, but I think he's overrated as like captain. Like this guy is solidified.
Has to be a captain every year.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
no, I don't think so.
No, I don't disagree. I mean, he had an awful, obviously, season. Didn't make a lot of moves. The trade to get Lasso helped him out, but a little bit too late. So hey, I don't hate that. I would have put Benya there. He was here a couple segments ago, and I said, look, after doing what you did, trading yourself out of a captain spot, can't respect that.
Now he came in and said that you guys didn't want.
Robinson. That's a good one. Yeah, bring that up.
Well,
so he said that he offered you guys, that you guys reached out to him and said, we want Robinson, who's our boy.
Well, ask him,
and I'll
'cause
take
he's a
Byron.
captain.
Here we go.
Tell us the truth.
Brandon, I hope you're watching.
Brandon, I hope you're watching this segment. He said the Chargers reached out to me and said Robinson is their boy. They want Robinson for Byron. But then Adrian last minute said no. Is that true?
It's somewhat true.
Okay.
It didn't go down like
Byron,
that. However,
your own team doesn't want you.
however,
No, that's not true.
that's not what it was. Because I mean, ultimately we didn't pull on the trade. But yeah, that was on the table. It was something that it was thought about. But like I said, I gave my guys another chance to prove themselves. And
Because I'm better for it.
I think you made the right move by not trading Byron. I think
Yeah.
Byron is your most valuable piece as far as what. Bro, he does everything. I see. He catches the ball. He pulls flags. He does everything, bro.
He's another dog on the team.
Yeah.
He's another dog on the team. And that's not to say that
Robinson
isn't good. He's a good player.
Right.
You get me? But we drafted our team, and we drafted our team for a purpose.
Yeah.
We liked the guys that were on the board, and that's what we took.
And again, like I said, Adrian has that experience. He's won without trading, so he knows it's possible.
Yeah.
Someone like me or like Kevin, we're trying to trade every day.
I appreciate the trading factor, but I also think a lot of teams are very not quick because it doesn't happen quick, but like given an opportunity.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna do it, and sometimes on paper it looks like that's the right move, but then it ultimately doesn't work out the way they think it is.
I can tell
And
you
it's
that
just,
firsthand.
it's the way it works. But I respect the guys that are willing to take that chance, and take that risk because not a lot of people do it. So
And that's the thing. Playing with him, I've learned that a little bit more because throughout the season, I'm not lying. I would tell him, Adrian, let's think about this. Hey, we can make this type of move.
We're good, but we can be better.
We're good, but we can be better. We can maybe do this type of move, this and that. And he believes in his guys. Like for him, he believes more in like, I want to build a bond with these guys.
Exactly right.
Believe and buy in with one another, and let's fucking go and win.
Bro, the deal's a marathon. Like it's not a sprint. It's a marathon. Like, you build continuity. I mean, I don't know how many trades I've talked Nico out of doing because Nico's one of those traders. It's like gets trade happy. Dario's another one. The best that happened to Dario was getting drafted by Adrian and Chris. No more trades for you, Bubba.
Yeah.
MVP for not trading with Joe on loan. He should win MVP just off of
just
that
to not
alone.
make a trade.
For not make. You see what happens when you don't make trades, Dario? You can win MVP and be the number one seed. Aguanta, papi.
Yeah. But that's the reason why only one other team has done it without trading.
It's
and
hard,
I love
bro.
it.
It is hard.
It's hard.
It is hard.
Just the
But
resist.
that's why chemistry it's an underrated thing, but it's also a really big factor in the sense that like if you don't have it, you could get good players and play good football. You get me? But I think chemistry is underrated because that you could play like you've been playing for years together if you just have chemistry, and even though you have it, you get me? That it's a really big factor. So I also don't like playing with certain people that will try to make the attention about them, trying to get the touchdown. They want the touchdown. Those little things like that, it does make a big difference in the huddle, in the team. It does things like that. So if guys on my team aren't doing that and everybody's just trying to play ball, then that's what we like.
No, you said it well. It's great to have as an opportunity to do so. If you do have one of those players that you need to trade, but some people take it as a necessity to do.
Right.
Like you have to trade at least once. And that kills the culture. Because if you're on a team, you're like, this guy's training for sure. I hope it's not me. Because it happened to me.
But then that starts to create
Absolutely.
some
I would
tension
never
in
play
the
with
team.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I know every day with Kevin I'm gonna get traded.
Exactly.
And it's not that he's not trying to make his team better because he is, and I get that. But then also as someone else on the team, you're just like, damn, he's gonna trade me. You get me?
He is. So I'm gonna go hard for him.
I think the most important trades happen before the draft. I think
Absolutely.
that's
Job
where
position.
you know as a captain, you know what you're doing because you know if you're reaching for a player, you're reaching for him because you like him there better than these other players. Like you did your own little mock draft.
Yep.
You rated your own players, and that's I think where a captain really makes it happen. And you don't have to trade the whole time. You make a couple movements like he did, a couple trades, and bro, he got everybody that he wanted.
Good.
Everybody.
So the draft falls.
Your
Everybody's
board,
feeling, bro.
your board fell right where you were.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Literally.
I mean,
Was
that's what the
Dario
draft
always
is
your
for.
choice at quarterback, or would you pick up your brother thinking he was going to play quarterback?
So the original plan was to get Christian at quarterback.
I would assume, right?
Yeah, but then we saw the opportunity, and it was kind of like a no-brainer for me. I was like, if I could get Christian as an athlete
Right.
and come in and play a little bit of quarterback, that's how we won Inferno.
Exactly.
Running back.
Let me ask you, have you guys had any drives where Chris takes a snap directly, or is it always Dario taking it and giving it to you?
I
So
think
Dario has to come out.
we've done one or two, but it's because we've been playing 5 hard.
Right.
So I give it to Dario immediately.
So Dario's
and
been by far the quarterback of the team.
the quarterback.
Yeah.
The quarterback. There's never been a change. Never been, next week I'm going to play quarterback.
Are you calling it for him or is he calling some of it?
The plays, like play calling.
He calls most of it, but it's like when it's
Not
dire, like when
Yeah.
it's time to score, when it's
Give me the ball so I can throw it to
we've
you.
been on the one
Yeah.
since first down and it's third down, we haven't scored yet. All right, Dario, we're gonna run this play. It's
Yeah.
third and we gotta get a first down. Dario, we're gonna run this play and
But I like you guys give him the opportunity every time to
Absolutely.
call your play.
1,000%.
Call your play.
Because as a quarterback, that's
You know
what
what
you
it's
should
like.
let them do. I know what it's like. So it's like you gotta let a guy run his offense because if not,
Yeah.
he doesn't make his read. He
Right.
doesn't know how to make the read
Right,
because
right.
it's not his offense. It's not the way he runs it.
But I'm
So-
sure he has improved in calling maybe some of the plays that you've called early in the season. Now he's calling them because he feels comfortable with it,
100%.
and he's
I-
cooking, bro.
I
That's
love
why
that,
it's
bro.
working.
That's why it's working
love
because
that.
he's got the keys.
Yeah.
He's got the keys.
He's got the arm, bro. He has the accuracy, bro. He's made some incredible fucking throws where
Yes.
we've been like, wow, Dario,
Me,
drives
what a
too.
throw.
For me, it's the defense, bro.
Yeah.
Like he's not like a guy that you're picking on defense. He's pulling flags. He's in the right
Christian,
spot.
Hey, he's
Like,
making good coverages,
Bro,
man.
he's
He's
playing
making
well.
good coverages. Pick 6 to end the game. I mean, there's one
Pick
more
six
you
to
ask
end the
for,
game.
You know?
Guy's a dog, bro. And
No, I
and in the beginning of the season, he was a little worried, like, dang, can Dario play defense? Like, bro, I've seen this guy play defense. The whole strap, meme, gif, whatever he has. Bobby, why you trying me?
Why are you trying?
Yo, that's the type of energy we like. And I was like, bro, he
Yeah,
could
yeah.
play defense.
Yeah,
he could
good
hold his
job,
own.
you guys, man. You guys are ready.
So my question is, because I'm very impressed by you guys' show this season. Honestly, like you guys brought literally what the league needed in terms of something different to the shows. What gave you guys the ideas to make these little segments, make these changes, make the domino table? You guys didn't just stick to one thing. You guys brought whatever you guys did before, which is stock up, stock down, and grew out of that, like grew more out of that. Like you guys' segments, it's the same shit. Stock up, stock down, basically. I said it, que pena. I was like, how bad can you be here? It grew from that like plant. What made you guys think of that?
You know, we're hosting.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, man. I saw a vision, and I was thinking, I was like, oh, I have Vic Peña and Ernie, and I was just practicing the thing, and then I was like, bro, this I said it. Like it just came up. It was
His last
just,
name is Victor
and,
Peña,
then,
so it worked.
and the way
better.
that Vic is somebody that would tell you, like, yo, I said it was that bad. He would give me that look. So, and then I thought about that, and I was like, this is a good way to just show the fuck ups, you know, because there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. And then I was like, but there also has to be a place where people get shined on, like, like, hey, you did really good. And I just gave Ernie the idea, and he ran with his part, and he said, I'm gonna do it this way, and that's what he's done to it.
And you know
Same
what?
thing with
And
him.
it's not what we've added, it's what we haven't added. Because he continues to have these ideas. You know what I'm saying?
It really is what you haven't.
They're selective. I just throw shit out there, and they select. The domino.
Freaking recording studio. They can do all these things.
The domino was definitely Ernie's idea. That
But
was
to
Ernie's
be
idea.
completely honest with you, what we've added and what's changed has been this guy right here.
Oh, Ernie.
Yeah.
Eddie
Behind the
is
camera,
probably
he's
one of
killing
the
it. Yeah.
biggest. Yeah, that
Yeah.
definitely is.
Killing
The
it.
the
He's killing it.
consistency of the show is the most important part, and I think that's that he gave us that freedom to be able to do everything that we're doing, because that takes, let me tell you, a lot of time.
And the editing, you can see the editing.
And shout out to Done Deal Live too, because they put such a good show out that they made shows like ours be better. I'll never forget, Ace had approached me a couple years ago when he was doing it with Lulu and Steady. He was like, bro, I need you to come on like the show. I was like, bro, I don't want to do a show, bro. Like, that's annoying. And then they told me, yo, might get a free entry to the league. I was like, hold on.
Wait a minute.
And then Andres is teasing me about, look, you're not a Hall of Famer because you don't do anything outside of Done Deal for the league. All right, bro, I'll do a little segment. So we came on, and then, we obviously had, Ace has won Best Show before, so it's not nothing that he hasn't won himself. He's already won Best Show. But then, we sat down one day, we're like, look, bro, what can we do different? Like, no one wants to sit here and listen to three guys talk for an hour and a half. No offense to Captain's Corner, but never mind. So, what do we do different? Vic has his own personality. I have my personality. Ace has his personality. So we just blended things together, and bro, we're here, and hopefully, the league likes it, and they vote. But whichever way they vote, they have good content.
I will say feedback has been one of the biggest things, because we ask for feedback. People give us the feedback, and we try to incorporate it. When I first started doing like the paper, I only had like the record and the upcoming, and then somebody brought up that we need to talk about the stats. Like that was the original part of the show, and I said, all right, you know what, let's add that. So now we also came back and do it. So it's for the people. So we're listening, and we want to make the show better for them, and some entertainment, bro. It's tough out here.
You out of everybody in Done Deal are the one person that should be on the show.
Yeah.
Because you have the personality for it.
100%.
Yeah, I mean, right. It was my major in college, broadcast journalism. I've always thought about doing it, but it's a hard thing to start by yourself. Like, having an idea is one thing. Ace, blessed me to come on. He already had a platform. I just had to give him my spin. And so we did, and Vic hit this thing. Eddie's the mastermind behind it all. This is Eddie's house, by the way, if you didn't know. So Eddie gives us his house every other week to record.
Thank
you, Eddie.
Shout out.
It's a team effort. It really is. It really is.
Sure. It wouldn't be possible without Eddie, for sure.
No, 100% no. I can't edit for sure.
Now, Adrian, you a Done Deal question.
You got a question for us?
Done Deal question.
We'll bring the brakes off you boys. By the time this air, we thought we played.
I can't wait.
That's what, 9:45?
I can't
That's
wait.
gonna be the best one.
I can't wait.
That's gonna be a.
I can't wait.
Me, Byron, Nico, Chris,
I can't wait.
Roger, Sergio.
It's gonna be the best.
I have to mic somebody up that game.
Who you guys got winning that game?
You two, non-biased opinion.
Yeah, I got them.
Bengals, Chargers.
I got them.
You know what? It depends on who gets ball first. That's how I see it. I think it's a 4-4 game. It's not gonna. Nobody's gonna stop each other. That's how I see it. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I see it. Listen, I think both teams match up really well. I think their bottom tier is better than our bottom tier. Who's your tier 5?
Tier 5
Dario.
is
Dario. So Dario's your quarterback. Obviously, ours is Campos. That's a wash.
Lavares.
Lavares is your tier 2. I'm the tier 2. Lavares is better than me. I think where we have the matchup, obviously, is at the quarterback. Nico compared to Dario. Dario is the MVP. But obviously, Nico missed the week. He's a high-playing quarterback. And then, obviously, I think Serge is better than Roger. Mobile-wise, I'll vouch for Roger any day. Roger and Nico work really well together. With a team that we have, now with Joel, we can play more of a traditional defense where we can hide Roger.
That's right.
But Sergio, Sergio's more athletic than Roger.
That's right. You guys added Joel now.
That's right. I forgot about Joel, yeah.
So we lose on offense. We lose a lot on offense between Joel and Lewis.
Yeah.
That was Nico's number 1 receiver.
Okay.
But we do get a lot on defense.
What you gain on defense is way.
And we want to start with Joel.
It's okay
to
what you lose on offense.
We want to start with Joel. So he knows how to play with Nico. They play well. We'll see. It's gonna be a fun game.
They want to start together already. So
with the Niners, we'll see. It'll be fun, man. It'll be a fun game.
That's gonna be a fun game.
For sure. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate you guys for having me, man. Once again.
Love you guys.
Thank y'all boys, man.
Again.
Thank you for inviting us. It's been an honor, bro.
Ball out.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Get that.